It seems Lady Gaga is on everyone's lips lately. Even in the counterculture audience, us weirdos, geeks, and freaks, there tend to be a lot of people who love her. So I figured I'd weigh in with my opinion on the whole phenomena. Why, when she looks so bizarre, acts so bizarre, and is obviously some sort of crazy artsy kind of woman, does her music sound like bland, boring, corporate complacency, being shoved down our throats to put us asleep and buy more records? Her music doesn't fit her character at all. Shouldn't she be creating some actual music, that's just as crazy and awesome as she is? Take Bjork, for instance. She's insane, and her fashion sense isn't all that far behind Lady Gaga's, but she makes real music, original music that's actually artistic and as well as lyrically beautiful. And the music can be beautiful as well. It's also often very weird and different, and it completely matches with her completely bizarre personality. Bjork's music fits her character. Lady Gaga is all pomp and no substance. All of Lady Gaga's songs that I've heard so far are bland and boring and are barely worth a listen. Which is what I believe must be the reason behind the super bizarre styles and videos, because no one would buy that kind of music anyway. The music has no substance. Its style was very tired decades ago. Why does such a neat-seeming artistic weirdo have to produce such boring, run-of-the-mill pop music? Well, sir, I don't like it. I'll stick with Bjork or PJ Harvey. Real musical weirdos were weird because they're actually weird and not just trying to sell bland music by using bizarre, controversial videos. Sure, she may be breaking through a bit on the gay pride front. Pissing off conservative Christians is always a noble goal. But is it really too much to ask that she actually make good music that doesn't sound like we're wasting our time by listening to it? Wasting brain cells? I've always been highly critical of people who have an excessive amount of charm, because usually that's all they have. And when they turn off their charm, they reveal themselves to be bland, boring people who have spent so much time on their outward impression on others that they have nothing to show from the inside. This is what Lady Gaga and her music represent to me. She spends so much time trying to look and seem weird that when she actually gets around to making her music, it comes out as droning, repetitive bullshit with lyrics that truly just insult the audience's intelligence, and fails to inspire any but those lesser-minded folk, the type of people who say, I don't care if the music is done by the KKK as long as it's got a good beat and that I can dance to. The type of people who are completely ruining music and letting it go down the big downward spiral that it is right now, and who infest all the bars and pubs every night thinking that nightclub dancing is all there is to life. Let's take a quote from one of Bjork's earliest solo songs about people doing nothing but going to dance clubs and her utter frustration at how boring it is. There's gotta be more to life than this. There's gotta be more to Gaga than this. Otherwise, she and her music is just a colorful, empty shell who fails to impress those who can see through it. I just want to know if there's anyone else who sees through her, and that I'm not alone in this. But yeah, that's my take on Lady Gaga.